Hello students, welcome to our video for today. This video is going to be all about expressing feelings. We might talk a little bit more about certain feelings later on, but I just wanted to do a general overview about being able to express some feelings. Expressing feelings is a good part of language because it allows you to take what you're feeling inside and make it known to others. When you do express feelings, people are able to sympathize with you, or if you're sad or if you're mad, they can kind of back off. Or if you're happy and you say that you're happy, then maybe whatever it is that you're doing right now, that can maybe happen more often if you said that you are happy with whatever is happening at that moment. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. We'll look at some pictures. And my hope is that you are practicing this at home as we are talking about it. All of you do, I think, have somewhere where you can say at least happy, sad, or mad. You might have some more complex emotions that you can say, like surprised or confused or maybe frustrated instead of mad. And so there's a lot that you can say, and I'm hoping that with this this YouTube video that you're able to just get some good practice in with your families. So our first one that we're going to talk about is going to be happy. So something that I noticed in this video or in these pictures is that when we look at people that are happy, we see eyes and faces lifted up, and the colors are more yellows and bright, and so that's kind of what we see when we see happy. We'll move on to sad, but first we're just going to talk a little bit about how to express happiness. So when you see that somebody is happy and you see that their faces are lifted up and their eyes are up and they're smiling, those are all things that you can do. So when you're happy, look up, look at somebody, look up and smile, and that will show that you are happy. If you giggle, that's another good way to show that you're happy. On your devices, you can go to feelings and say happy. It might be under some quick comments, or it might be under your talk section. And so just find on your device where your emotions are and you can say happy. Next pictures that we're going to talk about are sad. So sadness is something that you might be feeling. Sadness is something that you might feel if you can't see your friends for a while, or it might be something that you might feel if somebody doesn't understand what you're trying to say, or it might also be something that you might feel if somebody has died. So sadness is something that you might feel quite a bit. Hopefully you feel happy more often, but sadness is a part of life, and that's okay. When you are sad, something that you can do, if you look at some of these pictures, is you can cry. If you look at someone and you're crying, that's a good way to show that you are feeling sad. You can also have your head down, and you can kind of be just making some sounds like or maybe some crying sounds, or those kind of things. You can also express it on your device. Again, sadness is something that you can go to feelings and say I'm sad, or it might be under talk, or it might be under quick comments, but you can say I am sad, or you can just say sad. But that's a good thing to be able to say whenever there is something that's going on that is just really sad for you. Last, we're going to talk a little bit about being mad. So if you look at these people that are mad, their heads are usually not so much up or down. but like they might have their chin tucked a little bit and they're like looking straight ahead. They've got their eyebrows down and they're pursing their lips or gritting their teeth and they're mad. You also see sometimes people cross their arms sometimes. So it's good to be able to read that emotion on somebody. You can kind of see that they are mad in this picture. You can see their eyes are really intense on whoever it is that's looking at them. And so that's what mad looks like. Mad is kind of like you wish you could kind of like hit somebody or, you know, say something mean to them or something like that. When you're mad, it's not appropriate to do those kind of things, but it's okay to have those feelings. It's okay to want to do some of those things, but it's better to communicate that. Even, you know, just some of your family members also maybe can work on this sometimes. Like maybe they're feeling mad and they say something that they shouldn't say, and then they apologize later for it. Or you know, I know when I was younger, then when we were mad at our siblings, we would, you know, maybe hit each other or something like that, and that's not okay. You kind of learn to say, I'm mad, this is why, and that gives you the best results. Because sometimes then if you are mad or if you don't like something, and you express that, then you can make whatever it is that's really frustrating to you stop. So, for example, maybe something that you could make stop is somebody talking about you instead of to you. So you could say, stop, please talk to me. I'm mad. You could say, come here. Different things like that. So I want you to practice on being able to say some of those things on your device. And there are, you know, a little disclaimer about this. Sometimes if you're mad about something, it might not always be something that you can get rid of. So for example, if I'm teaching a lesson and you don't like that, I'm probably not going to stop teaching the lesson to the whole class just because one student is not really liking the lesson very much. So there are other things that you could say in that instance, like, I need to take a break, that might be more effective at that time. So in this video, we talked about expressing emotions. I want you to, at home, just work on expressing your emotions after this video. What are you actually feeling right now? You can say happy, sad, or mad. If you've got other emotions on your device, you can say that as well. And your family can share with me if you do say what emotion you are feeling today. We will talk more about this in our Zoom meetings today. But yeah, I just appreciate your time. I hope that more of your time can be spent happy. But remember, it's okay to be sad or mad too. Being able to express those emotions, being able to make those facial expressions and say those things on your device is going to help other people to understand you and help you to be able to get to happy a little bit more often. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you at the Zoom meetings.